I got a lot to say on this one, so I'm gonna talk a little fast. So either try to keep up or slow it down and rewind it and listen to it again. God blessed me last night. God, the universe, source, whatever you want to call it, blessed me last night. It blessed me with clarity on something, on a concept that we're all familiar with. And I know as soon as I say it, you're just going to be like, swipe. I already know that. But I just understand it in a way I never understood it before, with a level of clarity I never had on it before. That's pretty much how reality is, all in your mind itself. That's like, for example, I was thinking of the concept like being a millionaire. If you really think about it, being a quote unquote millionaire, that's a concept of the mind. The physical metric, the vanity metric in life itself, which being $1 million in your account, that only helps your mind and your energy to believe it. But when you really think about it, you can take your mind and your energy there without having the vanity metric there, the physical metric there. And it's so weird. It's literally, God blessed me with this clarity. The universe blessed me with this clarity that I could see it so clear. You know, that's like, for example, because then I was thinking, I was like, okay, let's say I don't have $1 million right now. And tonight I go to the Lakers game. I hit the half court shot for $1 million. So you mean to tell me just because I hit this shot, I'm a millionaire now? Wait a minute. I'm the same person I was when I woke up. The same person I was, just technically speaking, the same person I was yesterday and the day before that and the year before that and 2 years before that. But just because I hit this half court shot, all of a sudden I'm a millionaire. You see what I'm saying? So my mind was just thinking like, fuck the vanity metric, become it. Like, I can be a millionaire in my mind now. I could be a millionaire in my energy now. Whatever your vanity metric is, I'm just using $1 million because that's a popular one. You know what I'm saying? They could be having a great marriage and wonderfully raised kids that can hold themselves in the world. Whatever is your vanity metric, what I'm saying is, the clarity hit me that I don't need the vanity metric to be it. So you know what that did? That's activating something in me that's kind of saying like, well, think about it. If you was a millionaire, you act completely different. Certain things that bother you won't bother you all of a sudden. You know, that's like, so what if they forgot the tomatoes on my hamburger? I don't give a fuck. I got $1 million. Let's be real. That's how you would be thinking. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, man, whatever, on to the next thing. I got other things to take care of. That's how you were thinking. Or if you was a successful entrepreneur, you'd be like, bro, I got other things to take care of. They forgot the tomatoes, whatever. That's just how life is. Don't get me wrong. If there's an opportunity to get my tomatoes, I'm going to try to get my tomatoes, but I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. And that goes for life and all of these little situations. You'd be like, I don't care. You'd be like, I got $1 million. Life is beautiful. I'm going to sleep happy every night. I did it. I accomplished it. So something just clicked in my mind to say, hey, go there now. Don't wait till you have the vanity metric. Go there now. I'll tell you one quick story before I get out of here. I used to have a friend that was a millionaire. I'll get into details of that story another time. Literally, he showed me his account in his phone. It said $1 million. To be honest with you, it didn't even say $1 million. It said 900,950 or something. He was like $50 or $100 or $200 short of $1 million. Pretty damn close enough. You know the biggest thing that stood out to me with that situation? One of the biggest things that stood out to me is his Chase app looked the exact same as mine. It wasn't colored in rainbow colors and sparkles, and that was a couple years ago. I don't know if they do that type of shit now, but it looked no different than mine. The only difference was his shit said $1 million. And mine was like a couple thousand, whatever. This was a couple years ago. But I remember the biggest thing that stood out to me, it was like, Well, and I never said this verbally, but it stood out in my mind. I was like, it literally looks just like mine. It's just the number itself is different. The transactions rank the same. It all look the same. It all looks the same. It's just the numbers that we're talking about is different. You know what I'm saying? And that's likewise on the other end of the spectrum. I'm gonna wrap this up. On the other end of the spectrum, you can have somebody who do have the vanity metric of $1 million in their account, but in their mind and in their energy, they can't believe it. They don't feel like a millionaire. They're not a millionaire per se. They're going to still have insecurities. Hell, they're going to be attending my seminar, listening to me, help them get their game up, help them get their vibration up, help them get their mind and their elevation up. But you got the vanity metric. But technically, I'm richer because I'm richer up here. But anyway, I just have this clarity on how time don't exist. Shout out to Meg the Millionaire. I don't know if you're watching this. I'm not even going to tag you, but shout out to you because you helped me understand it. It took for me a good 35 times to hear you say it to really start to make it click. But time don't exist. And that's what clicked with me saying. So just because I hit a half-court shot today, I'm all of a sudden a millionaire? Why the fuck I couldn't be a millionaire when I woke up? It's just a vanity metric. At the end of the day, you being a millionaire is something that's in your mind. It's something that's in your heart. It's something that's in your energy. And it's hard to explain it, man. God just blessed me with tremendous clarity on that. So you can't tell me I'm not a millionaire. You cannot fucking tell me I'm not a millionaire. And it put my mind at so much ease, so much focus. All this little shit don't mean nothing to me no more. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, of every struggle, every tear I ever shed, every prayer I ever prayed. All of this little shit don't mean nothing to me because I'm rich, bitch.